Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from Star Fresh Personal Training. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a press up. Okay, so a press up, okay, is going to be one of the best exercises you can do for your upper body. But a lot of people find it really hard to do. And with some of my clients, they sort of go, I can't do a press up. I've got no upper body strength. Well, the only way you're going to get upper body strength is to actually train it. Okay, very few people are able to do pull-ups and press-ups naturally, unless you really, it's just quite rare. So to be able to do a push-up is going to be quite beneficial for you. Not that you're ever going to do tons of push-ups out in the street, but it just gives you the upper body strength and the confidence that you can push a door open or hold a child or pick your shopping up and carry things around. It makes you a lot more functional, okay? And it's a really good exercise. Not only that, if you do it properly as well, if you're doing a good routine, it's a really good cardiovascular exercise as well, and it gets you really puffing and panting, which is brilliant. So what we're going to look at is with the press up is how to get you from not being able to do a press up to being able to do a press up. So there's a couple of ways to do it, and the first thing I'm going to do, okay, is demonstrate what a proper press up looks like. So I've got my mat here. So as you come down, come into this position here, so you want to keep your heels back, your glutes nice and tight, elbows in. As you bring it down to the bottom and push back up, again with everything, 2 to 3 seconds down, or 4 if you can, hold and come back up, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, push. That's a full press up. So if you're somebody that can't do a full press up straight away or can't get the depth, what I want you to do is go onto your knees. So you can start up on the full press up, pop your knees down just where they are, none of this bum sticking up in the air, and you do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, push. Exactly the same. But if that's even too hard for you, and you can't do a kneeling press up, then you've got lots of different variations, okay? So if you think about it, press up is simply pushing something away from your body in a horizontal movement using your chest, the front of your shoulders, and your triceps, the big muscles at the back of your arm. So let's just say you can't go full press up. A couple of variations for you. You can use a bench, could be anything, okay? All you're going to do, you're going to try and do a full press up on a bench. You come down, same speed, push back up. If that becomes too hard, that's okay. Put your knees down, changes the angle just slightly, makes it a little bit lighter for you, okay? And obviously, you know, when you get good at these ones, you can come back onto your feet, then you can move down to the floor, and then you hopefully get a full press up. But again, that might also be too difficult for you. So what you can do is this is a fantastic contraption. I spoke about a Smith machine in the last video, and with a Smith machine or a rack like this, they've got holes which are probably 2 inches apart. So what you can do, you can actually control the height of your press up basically. So let's just say, you know, that the bench was too high, or sorry, too low if you still couldn't do it. Then you come onto a machine, onto one of these or a Smith machine. The bar is set out. Get your hands in a similar position. Get your body nice and straight, and do like a bit of an angled plank. Then you're going to come down. Then you're going to push. A couple of seconds down, pause, and push. And again, if that's too difficult, you can raise these up even higher, to the point where even if you can't do it at one of the highest levels, you come to a wall and you lean back on the wall and you push off the wall, okay? But your goal, if you really want to be able to do a push-up, is to increment it down. So you may start there, then over a couple of weeks you might want to bring it down a couple and keep on going, keep it going, till eventually you can bring this all the way down to the bottom, which is about the same height as the bench. Then you can take it to the floor, and then you can start pumping out real press-ups. And at the end of the day, it's a really good way of building the press-ups up without having to do a full press-up and without having the sort of mental thing of being beaten by a press-up. Okay, everyone is capable of doing it. It just takes the right approach, takes the right angles or resistance, and most importantly, really important mindset as well. I remember when I tried to do pull-ups, when I first started my little journey years ago, couldn't do any. It took me 9 months before I was able to do one. and I had a chair in front of me and I was pulling up using my legs on the chair. I couldn't do anything. It was just pure perseverance. I did it, and then one day, week previous I couldn't do any. The week after, did 5 straight away, and I've been able to increase my pull-ups over time. To do significantly more than that. But with anything like this, if you just say to yourself, I've got no upper body strength, then you need to work for it, guys. It doesn't just come, alright, and it takes perseverance. But I tell you what, the actual accomplishment you feel at the end of it, and what you can actually do, and being here for the journey, to see yourself come down and build up, is a really, really good feeling, okay? Challenge you to do it. Just because you can't do it now doesn't mean you can't do it in the future. You just need to practice it. With regards to how many times, like I spoke about in the back video, you want to be doing however many pushes you do, you want to be doubling up the back. So as I said, I'm a big proponent of full body workouts, and 2 to 3 full body workouts a week, and you wanted to get 1 to 2 chest exercises in per workout. And if you do 2 chest exercises, you will be doing 4 back exercises, or double the amount. But for this one, do this maybe twice a week. 3 sets of about 15, so adjust it to a point where you can do 15 reps for 3 sets. Once you can get 3 sets of 15, then you want to move it down a little bit, and then you might start going 15, 12, 10. And once you build up to 15, 15, 15, then you drop it down again, and then again it'll be 15, 12, 10. And keep going in that manner until you can get to the floor. So it might take a little while, but hey, the time's going to go by anyway, so you may as well put it to good use. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just looking at my notebook over there. And the other thing as well, what's good with this, even if you've got no equipment, alright, you can still do this exercise if you just find be a bit inventive and find different heights. So already in my gym I've got this. I got another bench a little bit higher. I've got another bench a bit higher than that just behind you guys. So just be inventive and try and find it, okay? But at the end of the day, it's a good exercise to be able to do. That's pretty much it for this one, how to do a press up. If you've got any comments at all, please leave one down below. Give this video a share and a like, and if you find somebody, or if you think this might benefit somebody, really, really appreciate you give them a share. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on these videos. I'm going to leave my email address down below as always, and if you've got any questions at all, guys, that you don't want to ask publicly, really urge you to give me an email. I'll do my best to answer it for you as best I can. End of the day, guys, you can start afresh now, or any time of the day, or week, or month. And if you don't do something today, how will tomorrow be any different? Have a good one, guys. See ya.